There's nothing wrong with indulging in a bit of nostalgia, right? And Disney has become infamous for doing just that. The Mouse House has given us loads of legacy sequels to movies from an earlier generation that fans have supposedly been begging for, although I'd say there's little evidence of that. Think Hocus Pocus 2, for example, which found its way to streaming a few years ago and has pretty much already been forgotten, I think. Fitting closely in that same category is Freakier Friday, a sequel to the 2003 hit body-swapping film Freaky Friday that was one of many examples of Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan's impeccable comedic talents. The duo has been everywhere enthusiastically hyping their reunion, and that obvious joy and excitement is the major reason why this legacy sequel wasn't such a bad idea after all. Hey look, I won't pretend that Freakier Friday was ever a film that was on my must-see list, but I have some fondness for the simple charm of the original. Based on Mary Rodgers' book and the classic 1976 adaptation starring Jodie Foster, Freaky Friday saw Lohan's teen rocker Anna swapping bodies with her disapproving single mom Tess, played by Curtis. More than 2 decades later, and now it's Anna who is a rock music producer and single mother to Gen Z surfer girl Harper, played by Once Upon a Time in Hollywood breakout Julia Butters. Meanwhile, Tess is a grandma, still married to that old potted plant Ryan, played again by Mark Harmon, and a fledgling podcaster herself. And just as Tess was engaged the first time they swapped bodies, this time it's Anna who is crazy in love with a daughter hoping to snuff out the flames of romance. She's fallen hard for Eric, played by Manny Jacinto, a British widower and chef who just happens to be the father of Lily, played by Sophia Hammonds, who happens to be Harper's high school nemesis. Naturally, Harper and Lily would rather gag on a spoon than become stepsisters. The opening minutes of Freakier Friday are pretty tragic, comedically that is, as their mutual hatred is established through a lame food fight scene and a science experiment gone awry. But things pick up significantly with the arrival of SNL alum Vanessa Bayer as a low-rent fortune teller who inadvertently triggers the family curse, this time affecting 4 women rather than 2. Freakier Friday is a stark reminder of 2 things. Jamie Lee Curtis is a treasure who has never been given enough comedy roles throughout her career. And it's sad how much of Lindsay Lohan's career has been wasted due to her personal struggles and a lot of mistreatment by Hollywood. Both are incredibly funny here, and they are clearly having so much fun just being together again. They throw themselves, kind of literally, into every ridiculous joke, nailing the physical laughs like the seasoned pros they are. Curtis goes the wildest of the 2 when Tess is inhabited by the soul of Lily, and she indulges some crazy fashion choices that enhance her bosom significantly. So significantly, in fact, that they catch the eye of Anna's former flame, Jake, played by a returning Chad Michael Murray. When's the last time you saw him? Jake's crush on the senior Tess is both uncomfortable and amusing, with Curtis's weird flirtations and mock cracking of her old joints a riot as she flops around on the floor. Meanwhile, Lohan is relishing this chance to cut loose again. It's been way too long and her wild child past is way back in the rearview mirror where it belongs. A mom herself now, Lohan seems to be recapturing that passion and freedom that helped make her a teen star in the first place. She's delightfully unhinged here, matching Curtis's energy beat for beat, especially in a dizzying wardrobe montage involving Anna's rockstar client Ella, played by Metrai Ramakrishnan. Less interesting are Anna and Tess's misadventures in the bodies of their younger counterparts, which involve getting detention and indulging in vast amounts of sugary treats. I mean, it's not a knock on Butters or Hammonds, who both give uncanny performances aping the traits of Lohan and Curtis. It's just that the screenplay is clearly focused on giving the elder actresses, the ones people actually paid to see, the spotlight they deserve. While the jokes are familiar and some don't hit the mark, it's undeniable that Freakier Friday was made to be fan service anyway. Nothing more, nothing less. And to their credit, everyone involved gives it all to provide as much of it as possible, including a reunion of Anna's old band, Pink Slip, and a rockin' concert to end all concerts. If more Freaky Friday is what you've been hoping for, then this movie's for you. And if it's a hit, don't expect Disney to wait another 22 years before they reunite Lohan and Curtis for, I don't know, Freakiest Friday or whatever they're going to call it. Freakier Friday is in theaters now, and it gets a 3 out of 5. Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.